everybody! If you're seeing me in front of my trees in the backyard instead of a brick wall, that means there's no new tabletop this week. However, we have a gag reel from last week, and it's really funny, I know, because I watched it. Next week, we'll be back with an all-new episode of Tabletop. It is Shadows Over Camelot, one of the great cooperative games with a defector of all time. It's me, Jerry Holkins and Micro Hulick of Penny Arcade, and Tara Strong from basically every cartoon you've ever loved in your life, except Scooby-Doo, because Tara and I were very small children when that one was made. I know that you're absolutely going to love it. Spoiler alert, I'm the traitor. Dude, it's going to be great. Thanks for watching, and until we see you next time, play more games. Nestled into the western coast of the island of Faerun. Faerun's not an island, it's a continent. I know this because I've played there. Patrick Rothfuss and Brandon Laatsch, like Loch Ness.
Like a Loch Ness monster.
Like a Loch Ness monster. You can't have my tree fitty, you goddamn Loch Ness monster. Normally in Dungeons & Dragons, we play wizards, clerics, fighters, and rogues. Lady. Now normally in Dungeons & Dragons, we play the fighters, rogues, clerics, and a rogue is another name for a thief, so I'm certainly not going to say thief because that would be stupid. Fighters, rogues, clerics, and wizards. Wizards. Maybe I need to pick up some priests. Well, there's plenty of priests at the plinth. One of them will come home with me and be my pet. Woo.
You better not meet us at an alley because the Silver Stars are going to take you down.
You know, the gang that I'm really afraid of is the gang called the Silver Stars.
I know.
It's a throwing star, though. I haven't really thought this one through very much. You know
See?
Yeah.
It's not easy.
But yet it still only took me 10 seconds.
This is poop in my face, pooping in my mouth right now. This game.
Is that from Seven Brides for Seven Brothers?
It's the Silver Stars.
I think it's actually from Rent.
It's after hours.
We've caught a mistake that we made for you. What is it?
I accidentally misread this card and thought I was supposed to get double purple because that's what it was when we were doing the practice round.
You just beat the internet comments. They were so happy.
They were half typed.
They were like,
Right.
oh, no, whoa.
Can't get me.
Engage all caps.
I'm a pro comment preventer.
Yeah, exactly.
Activate noob macro.
I knew that was a good real estate. That was no Baltic Avenue, sirs.
That's Marvin Gardens.
I always like getting Baltic Avenue because I'm like, I'm gonna reform this area.
I'm gonna clean this area up.
It's like Silver
I'm
Lake.
gonna gentrify it.
Exactly.
I'm gonna get some of those boardwalk douchebags to come here and buy expensive coffee. It's gonna be fantastic. Anybody want an $80 t-shirt? Come on
Right
down
here,
Pacific
Baltic
Avenue. Take a ride on the reading and drop yourself off in Bootyville. Tell me, Baron, about the time you domesticated the owl bear.
That was one of the many times in which I met my death.
Now, when you domesticated those owl bears, Baron, I believe you had a difficult time finding your way through the forest on account of you lost your eyes.
I have been carded very recently.
No, I'm
Out in a liquor
what are you talking
in a
about?
liquor store, undercover undercover cop comes up to me and just shows the badge and says, "I'm afraid I need to see your ID." And I'm like, and I pull it out and I show him, and he's like, "Oh, you just weren't acting old enough to be in here." Have you been to the back room?
No, I need to go here.
We have special services.
the red sashes have special
There
services.
are all bears plucked for your pleasure.
Oh. No wonder there was a mishap.
All right. Let's see that back room.
What? Oh, good. It's covered in owlbear juice. Covered in it.
Isn't that the noise that an owlbear makes?
I get 2
When you
gold.
tickle him in the right place.
The owlbear noise is ooh, ah, ooh, ah. If I do that, then I get that, but that is also equally as bad. I really wish that I had a quest worth more points than the quests that I have
don't like
in
your
hand.
song. It doesn't rhyme.
If I were to actually win a game of tabletop, I think it would tear open a hole in the space-time continuum, and it would pour through a bunch of domesticated owl bears.
I am Tom Bombadil.
Oh, hang on a second. We have to do 65 pages of bullshit before you can talk. Okay? And then we have to sit through 12 hours of songs.
Me versifying, yeah.
Right?
Gotta go watch the winners.
I'm just gonna scoot.
Get out of my spot.
Oh,
Look, dude, you got plenty of room here. This couch is clearly a quad.